guys, Logan here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my review for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which I saw in theaters a few hours ago, so let's talk about it. 3 years after the destruction of the Jurassic World theme park, Owen and Claire return to the island of Isla Nublar to save the remaining dinosaurs from a volcano that's about to erupt. They soon encounter terrifying new breeds of gigantic dinosaurs while uncovering a conspiracy that threatens the entire planet. This movie is not directed by Colin Trevorrow, the same guy who directed Jurassic World. This one is directed by J.A. Bayona. I think that's how you say his last name. And this one stars Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard as Owen and Claire from Jurassic World. We also have Dr. Ian Malcolm, played by the one and only Jeff Goldblum, which is so awesome to see. So after coming out of the theater to see this film, what did I think of it? This movie was a big disappointment, actually. There are many things about this movie that I actually do not like, and we will get into them later. In the meantime, though, let's get into the good things that I have to say about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. First of all, Chris Pratt, as usual, was very good as Owen. He's very charismatic, he's very likable, and he's very, very good. His performance was very good, his acting was very good, just everything he does, almost everything I would say, was very, very fantastic. And he provides the humor in this entire film. Bryce Dallas Howard also did a very good job. She actually has improved her performance and her acting upon her performance and acting in Jurassic World. She has a lot more to do with this film than she did with Jurassic World, so I will give her props to that. She and Chris Pratt are the two best parts in the entire film, and also the 5 minute screen time with Jeff Goldblum as Dr. Ian Malcolm was very good. Just to see him come back and get to see him do his, entertaining mannerisms, it's all very good within the 5 minute-ish, I guess. And the humor, for the most part, was done very well. There are moments where I actually laugh, funny moments rather, and all of them have something to do with either Chris Pratt or Bryce Dallas Howard, mostly Chris Pratt. And the CGI, for the most part, looked very good and looked very clean, especially on the dinosaurs, for the most part. And most of the animatronics, while not very realistic, still look pretty good. And that is as far as I can go by saying something very positively about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty with this entire film. This film, the first half, I will say, was very enjoyable. It did felt like a pure Jurassic Park / World film that you would sit down and actually watch and enjoy watching. Just the first half alone was very, very good. That was one of this film's main strengths. However, the second half was the absolute downfall of this entire film. And it's riddled with a lot of issues that I will now get into. One of them in particular, the characters. I honestly thought that Jurassic Park 3 has held some of the most weakest and boring characters I have ever seen in a Jurassic Park series. After watching this film, I couldn't believe I'm about to say this, but this one has actually some of the worst characters I have seen in a Jurassic Park / World film. Honestly, the characters in this film make the characters in Jurassic Park 3 at least more watchable and much more interesting, because, that's how bad the characters are in this film. I never cared for every single character in this entire film, save for Owen, Claire, and Dr. Ian Malcolm. They were the only 3 characters that I liked and cared for. All the characters in the first half, they were pretty disposable and pretty forgettable, but in the second half, they got humongously worse, and that is due to poor writing in the second half of the entire film. The villains also were very cartoony. I honestly thought that the couple of villains in Rampage were were some of the most cartoonish villains I have seen in a film this entire year. This film actually eclipses Rampage in terms of some of the weakest or cartoonish villains I have seen so far this year. Period. I mean, I couldn't believe it. And the whole subplot of, like, you know, militarizing the dinosaurs, especially the Indoraptor, it has come back from Jurassic World. The Jurassic World has the stupid, dumb subplot with the whole, Vincent D'Onofrio's character wanting to militarize the dinosaurs and put them in the U.S. military to fight in a war against the enemy. That was a stupid subplot in and of itself. An overused stupid subplot. But for some inexplicable reason, it has come back in this entire film, which makes absolutely no sense. And one of the major complaints I have with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is that the action was so forgettable. Say whatever you will about Jurassic World, at least it had some memorable action scenes that you can actually think of on the top of your head from Jurassic World. The last fight scene in particular, the one with T-Rex and the Raptor against the Indominus Rex, that was a very cool and memorable fight scene to remember off at the top of your head from Jurassic World. This film has zero memorable action scene. There's not a single action scene that I could actually remember on the top of my head, or will stick to my head for the longest time. This film really lacked in the action set pieces that it was making. And that was sad. This movie honestly falls victim to the whole a fifth installment of a movie franchise curse. A curse where a fifth installment of a franchise that doesn't do very well both financially and critically. There are a few installments, for example, Pirates of the Caribbean 5, Dead Man Tell No Tales, Transformers The Last Night, Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and what else? I think that's about all I'll say. Yeah, those are just examples that I can give you guys of films that have not done so well. Fifth installments. And it's very different with Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation, as well as Fast 5, both of which were fifth installments, and they did so well financially and critically. So yeah, guys, honestly, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is a very forgettable and disposable film that you can just sit down and just, watch and not think much about it, particularly in the second half, where everything just starts falling apart in this entire film. This was a very colossal, no pun intended, mess of a film. And this film isn't even as close to being as good as Jurassic World, or even better. I'm going to give Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom a silver medal of honor. So anyway, guys, that is my review for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. If you have not watched any of my Jurassic Park reviews leading up to this one, you can go check them out by pressing right up here, or you can go click on the annotation that will pop up in my outro. And also, if you have not yet watched my review for Mission Impossible, as the start of my series of Mission Impossible reviews leading up to Mission Impossible Fallout, you can go check that one out by pressing right up here, or you can go down in the description below and there is a link down there for you. If you guys enjoyed my review, please click the like button and comment down below to let me know if you saw this movie and let me know what you think of it. If you enjoy what you've seen here and you want to see future videos from me, please press up there to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great week, Battle Squad, and as always, fight the good fight.